Hello and good morning from the car. Going to the Nürburgring, finally. 24 hours Nürburgring. It's Thursday today. Driving up, it's almost 9. If you've seen the Nürburgring vlogs from last year, you know it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be chaotic. That's all I can say. Don't know where we're camping because you can't book that in advance. It's just first come, first serve. For the first time ever, tickets has been sold out. It might has to do with some bloke called Max Verstappen or something. I don't know who he is. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. Yeah, we have to see what we're gonna do camping wise. We said this year we would like to be trackside, but I think everything is filled up already. So we're just hoping to get a camping spot at all this year. Basically, we don't know what it will be like traffic jam wise, so we just left kind of early, hoping to get there in time and to have enough time to find a spot before the sun goes down, because I like to set up my tent while there's still sunlight. The weather is absolutely horrendous. It's currently raining here. I don't know if it's raining there. It's going to be cold. It's going to be almost freezing. It's going to be 1 degree, so that's not going to be fun camping, but you know, we can't change that. The car is filled up. So yeah, we're gonna try to make it a good weekend, and like I said, it's gonna be chaotic, so just follow along. So we arrived in the queue to the campsite. We were already here. We were quite, well, I don't want to say far up the queue, but it was okay. And then there was this person who was guiding the traffic, and she was like, no, you need to go over there. And I was already so hesitant because I knew for a fact that we needed to be here. But she was so certain that we needed to go somewhere else. And I was like, well, maybe they changed it up this year. So after like 5 minutes of her shouting that to us, we were like, okay, we'll try. Turned out it was indeed the wrong way. And we came onto the boulevard. If you know the boulevard, it's always busy there. So imagine on a Thursday when everyone is getting in, it was hell. So we went back to the queue all the way around through like small little villages and things, and we're back in the queue now. Stefan walked ahead of the queue to ask if you need like a ticket, because this year apparently they did have tickets for camping and you could reserve a spot, which we didn't know because last year you couldn't and it was so chaotic, so we just thought it would be the same. But it's only a very small section of the actual campsite that is reserved and with tickets. So just to be sure, Stefan went ahead of the queue and asked if you need, like, if it was only reserved tickets, and she was like, no, you can just stand in the queue and then get your ticket here. So we're in the queue. I think we've been for almost 40 minutes already, and knowing how far we still need to go and seeing how slowly it goes, I think it will be at least another 2, maybe even 3 hours. So it's just a waiting game. that's what it is. We have found a spot. It took us 4 hours to get to the camping, and then it took us a long time to find a spot. We're now gonna set up quickly before the rain comes, and then I'll update you later. So we've established our tents. Car is here, tent is here. This is gonna be eating square. My tent is there. We rushed it because look, it's about to rain. So we wanted to make sure the tents were at least up and the air beds were blown up so we could chuck everything in a tent. So we're now gonna try to do as much before it starts raining. If it starts raining, maybe it just blows over, but it's a lot. It's a long day. Okay, update. We're set up. We have everything as good as set up. Obviously, you always find small things that need to move, but let me show you around. So coming into the campsite, this is Stefan's tent. Here you got a little kitchen set up here, and then you got my tent. I'm gonna add fairy lights to my tent. Then we got the car here with easy exit to the boot, so we have all the food. And this is new. We didn't have this at Le Mans. This is a changing tent. So when you open this, oh my god, yeah. So you can get changed in this tent, so you don't have to lie down in your tent to like change your clothes. You can actually stand up and change. So yeah, small, cozy, nice vibes. It hasn't started raining yet. It's still pretty dark everywhere, but it's fine for now. We're gonna sit down now and cook food because it's already, I think, 6:30, English version, 6:30. So we're gonna get some dinner. So our dinner for tonight, pasta. Stefano has pasta, carbonara. Luxury camping life. Cooked meals. It's getting chilly already, which is making me scared because it's supposed to get to 1 degree tonight, which is basically freezing if you ask me. But I have to say we prepared well. I got a lot of like thermo. Do you call that thermo in English? Thermo clothes? Thermo? Well, clothes that keep you warm. And like Christmas socks, like those very thick Christmas socks. And then I got a sleeping bag and my duvet. So it should be fine for sleeping. It's just sitting outside. We hopefully, if it doesn't rain too much, we can play some card games and things like that. Oh my god, I see a spider. Camping life, yay. It's getting a bit chilly already, but we knew that. We're just having dinner and then I still need to put up my fairy lights on the tent, so I'm gonna do that if it doesn't rain too much. And then we have these small lights. You can see it there. There. They should be like turning on. They're solar powered, so I don't know when they're turning on, but they're very cute, so I hope they turn on soon. We're playing this new game. We have no idea how to play it. We read the instructions. We were literally just sat in the car because it was raining, and now Stefano sat in the sun. It's such a weird day. But yeah, there's a little bit of sunlight left. We're 1 game down. Do you want to tell how that game went?
There was a practice game, so nobody won.
But I won the practice game though.
Yeah, so that's no point.
I won the practice game. No. So if you have seen our Berlin vlog, you know we have like this little championship going. And the championship is still going. So I got a point for that. Even though it was a practice round, I get that point. But we're on to the next game, which is Skibbo. Yeah, still fine. It hasn't rained yet, so that's good.
When we were in the car.
Yeah, but that was I told them already. It is cold, but up until now it's still doable, I would say. I mean, we're sitting outside, we're playing card games, we're drinking a lot of water, so we're gonna be all good. You know how I said Stefano was still in the sun? This is not looking very promising. Oopsies. So this is the most terrible light you will see. Yeah, I'm just gonna excuse myself for how I look, but that's the camping life. I obviously look better, I think. But we're gonna do a walk around the campsite because if you've seen Nürburgring videos, the campsites are crazy. Now we're not on a very crazy campsite. That's mostly the campsites that like besides the track. But we're still gonna wander around, see what's happening. We just yeah, this basically. Crazy parties. We also just saw a man that was near our campsite and he was on fire. Just the very random things you saw. They had like a big fire pit, I think you call it. And I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was trying to get it out because the grass underneath was on fire as well. But we just saw him and his jacket being on fire. That also happens.
He's okay.
Yeah,
by the way.
He's okay. But yeah, we're just gonna wander around. If I see any cool stuff, I'll film it for you. But it's dark now. It's very dark, but there are like these big light posts, so that's quite nice. And we obviously got a flashlight with us, so we'll be fine. It is freezing. It is getting really cold, but you know, as long as we walk, we will be warm. People got like houses. Like you got a fucking TV. And like a full-on house. It's insane, it's so cool. So for anyone wondering, these are the shower cabins. They look quite nice, to be honest. The problem for us is that this is like a 30-minute walk. So yeah, it's a bit far. It's okay, like obviously if you want to shower you can walk that. And the showers are quite nice. Like they're closed off cabins, you can lock the door. So it's really not that bad. It's just annoying that this is the only shower and toilet building at the whole campsite. And I can't really show you, but the campsite is huge. Like I said, this is like a 30-minute walk for us, which is to the nearest toilet and shower building. It's insane. And there's enough space to make another shower and toilet building. They're just not building it. So yeah, plus sides, it's a good shower and toilet building. Downside, it's very, very far away. So as you can probably see, I'm in my tent now. Nice and cozy. Once we got back from the walk, it started raining and we were like not ready to sleep. Like we were just having a good time and we wanted to finish the card game that we were playing, but it just started to rain and then obviously you can't play cards, you can't like stay outside. So we're just gonna end it here for today. Thank you for watching and we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao bella.